till thou returnest to the earth. Work till you die. It say nothing about here about retirement and playing golf. Returnest to the earth from whence thou return. And he made for them coats of skins. Now God did. It's a symbol of God clothing us. They tried to clothe themselves and it was inadequate. That was what the fig leaves symbolized. They were still naked, still exposed. God fully clothes us with his righteousness. And he made for them coats of skin and clothed them and sent them forth from the Garden of Eden. And on the day in which Adam went forth from the garden, he offered as a sweet savoring offering frankincense, galbanum, and stacte, and spices in the morning with the rising of the sun from the day when he covered his shame. So he gave an offering for God, beginning of the offerings, and this was the beginning of the priestly line. God taught Adam. And on that day, where was that at? Frank Goblin and Stegum to that day. And on that day was the mouth of all beasts, and of cattle and birds, and all whatever walketh, on whatever moveth, so that it could not no longer speak. So man used to could talk to animals, obviously. You ever get that strange feeling that animals understand our speech, but we can't understand theirs? I just get that feeling. I've been around animals all my life. My kids were raised with animals. But you just get that strange feeling that we're supposed to be communicating. I was an avid member of the zoo. I love the zoo. Myself and my kids had an annual pass. Every year I was spending different zoos too around. I've been around the country. California specific. But I love the zoo. Love them. And always felt that they understand us more than we understand them, but this is why. God cut off the communication with the animal. We used to get talk to animals. I mean, can you imagine a zebra coming up and having a conversation with a lion? A giraffe, baboon, the cow, the bull, everything could talk to you. The dog. Now, dogs are pretty sharp and really understand people. They're domesticating cats as well. But imagine them coming up having a conversation with you. Hey, Joe, how you doing today? Hey, Sally, how's it going? Your dog and cat talking to you. What is that? Well, I don't know. I forgot the children. I think it's Dr. Seuss or whatever, where the animals are talking. I can't remember which one it is. But that's where they get it from. The animals could communicate to us back in the day. When during Adam's time. And on that day so we lost communion with the animals. And then it became my enemy, for the most part. He wanted to kill me. And on that day was closed the mouth of all beasts, and all cattle, and of birds. Imagine a bird coming up to that eagle coming up and having a conversation. Everything could talk to you. And of whatever walketh, and whatever moveth, so that they could no longer speak. For they had all spoken one to another with one lip and with one tongue. Everybody could communicate, and I always felt that. One language, one tongue for humans as well as animals. We are connected to nature, not apart. Now we would have dominion over it. We were the boss of all creation. The little G's, like I stated. And he sent out of the Garden of Eden all flesh that was in the Garden of Eden, and all flesh was scattered according to its kind, according to its types, and unto the places for which it had been created for them. And to Adam alone did he give the wherewithal to cover his shame, and of all the beasts and all the cattle. And on this account it was prescribed on heavenly tables, written on heavenly tables, as touching all those who know the judgment of the law, and that they should cover their shame. and should not uncover themselves as the Gentiles uncover themselves. And on the new moon of the 4th month, Adam and his wife went forth from the Garden of Eden, and they dwelt in the land of Elda, in the land of their creation. And Adam called the name of his wife Eve, which meant mother, a mother of multitude. And they had no son till the first Jubilee. And after this he knew her. Now he tilled the land as he had been instructed in the Garden of Eden. Alright, we're going to leave off there and pick up, this is part 3, pick up part 4. And we'll get into Cain and Abel. Alright, this is the Book of Jubilees. Now, if I'm the one that taught you, forgive. Go to streetpriestministry.org, hit the donate button. And only if I taught you. Bring your tithes, first fruit, alabaster box there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll get to teaching. Include you feeding pastors. Good day, good evening, good night to you around the world. May you grow in faith. In Jesus' name.